Why you wouldn't survive 24 hours in Ice Age, you. Soft skin, smooth hand, shiny things on wrist. You not from here. You not last one sun in our world. You come with no fur, no scars, no kills, smell on your body. You walk like tree branch weak, easy to snap. You talk much, you listen little, that is death. Ice not kind, ice not wait. Ice come like monster, no warning, no mercy. Sky gray, sun gone, breath turned to smoke. Every wind cut like stone knife. You feel that cold, that just air. Real ice come and bite your bones from inside. We wake before sky cries light. Fire is life, no fire we die. Not warm die, slow, ugly die. Fingers black, nose gone, eyes shut forever. You not know how to make fire from wet log, sharp stone, dry moss. You try to ask for fire, but no one here gives for free. Fire is food, fire is blood. Fire is everything. You see that cave, we fight for it, we bleed for it. You think cave is home, no, cave is mouth of earth. You go in, maybe warm, maybe death. Bears sleep there, cats big like two men wait in dark. If you not smell them, hear them, feel them, you become meat for cubs. Food, you look for bag, for shop. We look for footstep, broken twig, fresh dung. You not know how to chase reindeer for half a day with no shoes, only spear. You not know what it means to stab beast bigger than you and scream when it tries to kill you back. You eat from bag, we eat from kill. You scared of dirt, we are dirt. We wear skin of kill, we rub ash on face. We sleep on bone, we drink blood, we chew fat. You see filth, we see survival. Night is worst, no light, sky full of scream. Birds and shadows, wolves talk to moon. You try to sleep, no, you cry, you freeze. You pray to sky god you not believe in. You beg for sun, but sun does not care you. You would not make it. Your hands too soft, your mind too loud. You fear pain, we are pain. You chase comfort, we chase life. You want warmth, ease, sweet. We want breath, just breathe. So go back to your bright world, your safe walls, your hot water, you need it. Because here in Ice Age, you know last, not one sun, not one night. Not even heartbeat longer than fear. Fire is life without it, death comes fast and cold. Fire is life without it, death comes fast and cold. In the time of ice and bone, when the sun gives no warmth and the air bites like a sharpened fang, fire is the only thing that keeps breath inside the body. It is not a tool, not a luxury, it is spirit, it is blood. The hands of the ones who live in the Ice Age know how to make it from stone and spark, from dried moss and the bark of dead trees. Every breath of smoke is sacred. Every flame is a fight won against the cold that wants to devour flesh from the inside. Without fire, the cold creeps in through the skin and finds the bones. Fingers turn black, toes fall off, the mouth cannot speak, only shiver. The eyes close because the body believes it is time to die. But fire tells the body to stay. Fire says no. When the wind howls like a beast through the trees and snow covers every trail, fire becomes the only sun. It burns in the center of the cave while the shadows dance on the stone walls like ghosts. The tribe huddles close, backs to the cold, faces to the flame. Meat roasts over it. Wounds heal beside it. Stories are told by it. It is the place where children sleep and warriors watch. No fire means no rest, no safety, no food. You do not simply carry it, you guard it, feed it, keep it alive like a child. In storms, you shield it with your own body. In the hunt, you carry the tools to birth it again if the wind kills it. If the fire dies, you move or you die too. Only fools forget the hunger of the ice. It swallows the careless, the unskilled, the loud. When you are born into the world of snow and frost, your first lesson is to fear the cold and to love the fire. Fire can burn, yes, but better to burn a hand than lose it to frost. Better to bleed while making spark than to freeze while doing nothing. And fire is not just warmth, it is protection. The beasts of the night, the long-fanged cats and the creeping wolves, they see fire and think twice. It makes shadows look like giants. It makes your small tribe look bigger. Without it, you are only meat in the dark. With it, you are something more, something wild, something feared. You do not last a night in the Ice Age without fire. You can have sharp spears, thick fur, strong legs, but if your fire goes out and you don't know how to bring it back, the cold will take everything. It does not wait. It does not feel. It does not care. So the old ones teach the young, strike stone, dry wood, breathe slow, protect the spark. That spark is more than heat. It is life and everything that life means when the world is made of ice. Shelter is not safety caves hide beasts, not comfort. Shelter is not safety caves hide beasts, not comfort. In the world where the wind screams through stone valleys and snow falls like ash from angry skies, shelter is not a place to rest. It is a place to survive. A cave is not a home. It is a mouth, open and waiting. Some caves have warmth, yes, but warmth means nothing if it comes with teeth in the dark. You walk in thinking you've found peace, but peace has claws. The bear sleeps where it is quiet. The lioness curls in corners you cannot see. You step too far, too fast, and you are swallowed. You cannot trust the silence of a cave. You cannot believe the still air. Before entering, you sniff, you listen, you feel the floor with your hands. You look for fresh scat, claw marks, bones chewed and scattered. If they are there, you leave. If they are not, you do not rest. You wait, you post one man at the mouth, spear ready, eyes sharp. The fire must be built low, not high, or the smoke will choke the sleeping, and the scent will rise and call predators down from the hills. Shelter is earned every night. You fight the cold outside and the beasts inside. Even if a cave is empty, it is not yours. It belongs to the mountain, the old spirits, the ice. It can flood in spring, collapse in thunder, crack open with the sound of giants moving beneath the ground. You do not build inside it. You camp, you visit, you whisper. Loud voices wake more than echoes. Children must be silent. Women carry clubs as they feed the fire. Every eye stays open longer than it wants to. Only fools sleep deep in a cave they do not know. The tribe sleeps in turns. One always watches the shadows. Sometimes men return to a cave and find blood where warmth once was, a night gone wrong, a bear's hunger, a cat's silent rage, claw marks down the wall, hair caught on stone, no bodies, just silence and the scent of fear still heavy in the air. So shelter is not what you think. It is not soft. It is not warm. It is not yours. It is a gamble, a risk, a test. You go into the cave not to rest, but to fight one more battle against the wild. You bring your spear. You bring your courage. You bring the will to leave if the cave turns against you. The young think shelter means safety. The old know better. Shelter means nothing if you do not keep it. Shelter means nothing if it cannot keep you. You stay alive by knowing that any roof above you could fall, any shadow behind you could breathe, any silence could be the last sound you ever hear. In the Ice Age, the wind is not the only thing that kills. The earth itself has teeth. Food must be hunted, tracked, killed, or you starve. Food must be hunted, tracked, killed, or you starve. In the Ice Age, nothing waits for you. No beast walks into your hands. No fruit hangs easy on the branch. The land is frozen, cracked, and cruel. Snow buries roots, ice hides rivers, wind covers tracks. The hunt is not a sport. It is life or death every time. Wake before light with empty belly and stiff limbs. Grip spear, bow, stone knife. Move quiet, move slow. Your stomach growls, but your feet must not. You listen for hoof beats, sniff for musk. Look for crushed grass or warm dung. One wrong move, and the prey runs. One slip, and your scent alerts everything. Your hunger does not care. The world does not care. You must track for hours, sometimes days, over hills, through blizzards, across broken ice. Your feet numb, your hands blistered, but the reindeer keeps moving. The mammoth keeps its distance. The hare hides under snow, heartbeat faster than thought. You learn to move like shadow, to step where they step, to wait when they wait. One throw, one shot, all or nothing. Miss, and you eat nothing. Miss, and you burn strength with no reward. The spear must fly true. The kill must be clean. Wounded prey runs miles, and every drop of blood it loses is energy you lose chasing it. And when the kill comes, it is not the end, it is the beginning. Blood on the snow brings wolves, the scent travels. The cries of the dying beast call scavengers from the trees and skies. You cannot rest. You must cut fast, skin quick, pack meat, break bones, carry what you can before the wild comes to take the rest. Your arms ache, your back screams, but you carry more than meat. You carry firewood, sinew for rope, bone for tools. Nothing is wasted. Every part of the kill means one more day. There are days with no kill, days where the snow covers every scent, every sound. The birds vanish. The deer slip through the trees without a trace. You return to the camp with nothing, eyes sunken, limbs shaking. The fire seems colder. The tribe watches without speaking. The children's eyes say what no one will, that hunger has returned, that another failed hunt might mean death for the weakest. On those days, old bones are boiled again. Bark is scraped. Belly groans are answered with silence. Tomorrow you hunt again, no matter the frost, the wounds, the fear. Hunting is not choice. It is not glory. It is not story. It is blood, breath, waiting, killing. It is knowing the land better than yourself. It is failure more than victory. But to eat is to live, and to live you must chase what runs, strike what turns, and never believe the next meal will come easy. In the Ice Age, food is a fight that never ends. The night belongs to predators, fear keeps you alive. The night belongs to predators, fear keeps you alive. When the sun dies behind the black hills and the sky turns to ash, the cold is not the only thing that comes. Shadows move different in the dark. They stretch, they whisper, they hunt. The fire may push them back, but it cannot reach every tree, every cave mouth, every crack in the hills. Eyes gleam in the dark, not yours. The night has its own masters. Long, toothed cats that make no sound. Packs of wolves that circle without light. Owls that see without being seen. They do not sleep when you sleep. They feed when you try to rest. You do not lie down in the dark with peace. You lie down with fear, and fear keeps you from dying. You set watchers at the edge of the camp, men with spears and ears sharp as ice. They do not speak. They do not blink. One sound, one breath too loud, and death creeps in on padded feet. Firelight flickers, but it does not reach far. Beyond it, the dark waits with teeth. The children are taught early silence in the night. No laughter after dusk, no wandering from the flame. If one wanders, one disappears. No scream, no sign. Only tracks that stop where claw prints begin. Predators know your scent. They learn your habits. They are hungry always. The smell of meat on the fire brings them. The crying of a babe brings them. The weak limp of an injured hunter draws them like blood. Even inside the cave, you are not safe. The beasts of the dark know the caves too. Some slip in while the fire dies low. Some wait until the tribe sleeps too deep. Some strike when the wind howls loud enough to hide their steps. You sleep with your weapon. You sleep with one ear open. You sleep like prey. Only the foolish forget the rules of the dark. Never whistle. Never run. Never show your back. Make yourself big. Make your voice strong. Do not let them know you are afraid, even when your bones feel hollow with it. The ones who survive the night are not the bravest. They are the ones who respect the night's hunger. They are the ones who feel fear and follow it like a trail. Fear is not weakness. Fear is warning. Fear tells you where not to step. Fear tells you which direction to face. Fear tells you when to run and when to freeze. The night does not belong to man. It never has. The sun is ours for a while. But when it leaves, the world remembers who truly rules. The ones with claws. The ones with fangs. The ones with eyes that see where we see nothing. The night has a voice, and it speaks in growls and rustling branches and snapping bones. Those who do not listen are taken. Those who do listen sometimes survive. Modern comfort is weakness, survival demands pain. Modern comfort is weakness, survival demands pain. In the world of ice and stone, there is no soft. There is no warm bed, no gentle water, no sweet taste unless it is taken by force or found through suffering. The body must become hard or it breaks. The hands must bleed before they build. The feet must crack before they carry. The pain is not the enemy, it is the teacher. Pain tells you that you are still here. Pain is the sign that you have not yet lost. The ones who survive are not those who avoid pain, but those who accept it. The spear thrower feels the cold bite through his fingers, but he grips anyway. The gatherer feels the thorns slash her skin, but she reaches again. The warrior limps with a wound, but he walks until the hunt is done. In this age, if you stop for pain, you die from hunger. If you hide from cold, you are buried by it. If you run from fear, the night catches you and never lets go. Comfort does not make strength. It makes softness, slowness, forgetfulness. The fire feels good, but too long beside it, and your muscles forget the frost. The old ones know this. They wear their scars like clothing. Every mark, every twist of bone, every missing tooth, it is a story of victory, not defeat. You think pain is a sign of something wrong. We know it means something is working. The body is doing what it must to live. When you run and your chest burns, that is your breath becoming a weapon. When your arms ache from dragging meat across the snow, that is your strength rising. When you shiver so hard your teeth break, that is your will shouting back at death. Those who need comfort die fast. They are the ones who sit too long, who sleep too deep, who eat too much when food is near and starve when it is not. They are the ones who beg for help when the cold comes instead of building fire, instead of wrapping hide tighter, instead of biting down on the pain and pushing forward. We do not pity them, we bury them. We move on. Survival is not about being the strongest. It is about being the most willing to feel the hurt and keep going. Every sunrise is pain. Every step across the frozen earth is pain. Every time you sharpen your spear with a stone that splits your palm, pain. But every breath you take after, every bite of meat, every fire that stays burning through the night, that is the reward. You do not get that reward without paying in pain. And so we learn early, even as children, not to cry when the cold burns our feet, not to flinch when the bones crack, not to run when the blood flows. Pain is not the end, pain is the price.